My name's Katie Filiatru. I'm a physical therapist with KORT in Nicholasville, Kentucky. I just started working here about 2 months ago in September. I had the pleasure of actually being a student here at this location for my last clinical rotation. And interesting enough, my first experience with KORT actually happened almost 10 years ago now. It was back in July of 2003. My older brother was in an ATV accident. It was a pretty serious accident. I was just a junior in high school, so at the time I didn't really understand the impact that it was going to have on me or my family or the rest of my life, honestly. But he was in an ATV accident. He was in the ICU for several weeks. He had a brain injury. He actually ended up being an amputee as a result of the accident. He's now a below knee amputee on his right leg. But the good part of the story is that he was able to make it through. I ended up actually taking him to a lot of his physical therapy appointments. And where I'm from, the nearest location for outpatient physical therapy was actually a KORT facility, which was the KORT facility in Bardstown, Kentucky. So I had the pleasure of taking him to and from his appointments a lot that year. After school I would drive him. So for me, that was really my first true experience with physical therapy. I got to see how the therapists work with him. He also had a prosthetist that came in from Louisville, and they worked together to kind of help him essentially learn how to walk again. And with that situation, I tell people a lot of times that there were doctors and nurses that really saved his life when he was at University of Louisville Hospital, but it was the physical therapists and the PTAs at KORT in Bardstown that kind of really helped him get his life back, because it helped him learn how to walk again and just become a functioning individual again. I'm happy to say now he's married and has 3 kids, and he's doing extremely well. For me at that point in time, I knew that the world of physical therapy was excellent, and it seemed to kind of draw me into this field. By spring semester of my freshman year in college, I knew for sure physical therapy is what I wanted to do, because I wanted to be able to make an impact on the lives of other people, the way those therapists had helped my brother. Looking back over the last 6 months and then even further over the last 9 years, a day that was originally such a tragic incident for my family ultimately has kind of come full circle now for me, and has helped me get to where I am today, being a physical therapist, not only in an outpatient facility, but in the same company that kind of helped my brother recover after he had such a significant accident. And now, I just spend every single day at work trying to make an impact on my patients the way that those therapists did for him. And whether it's with people who are amputees or whether it's just a high school kid that comes in with an ankle sprain, I see my role as a very important one, and I have the ability to make an impact on their lives, whether it's high school or life-wise, with low back pain or even something as significant as an amputee like my brother was. So it's been a blessing, and I'm just thankful that I'm working for KORT.